Hi, my name is Rosel Bailosis Narito and I'm from Batch 49 of Freelancing course under Coach Grace Luxine. And I'm currently working as a general virtual assistant in a jewelry line business brand based in Houston, Texas. I worked as an OFW before for about 5 years in the United Arab Emirates as a sales associate before I became a freelancer. And I have been in the corporate world for almost 8 years in multiple companies with different roles such as in law firm, real estate, and retail industry. I decided to go home base because generally we all know that being far away from our families or even our loved ones is very hard, especially if you are an OFW. And I came to a point in my life that time will come that I will need to settle in our country. That's why I prayed for this, that God will help me to find another opportunity where I can work even in the comfort of my home. The reason why I chose FVA is that actually while I'm waiting for my time to exit from UAE, I'm already searching home-based jobs and even searching for virtual assistant jobs before. But the thing is, I have zero knowledge in freelancing and I don't have any idea where to start. And thanks to Google, because I found FVA. And seeing and watching those featured stories of FVA students, their courses outlines, and the price of each and every courses, it makes me think already that I already found the one that I needed to start my new career path. My experience in FVA Online Academy, it was really amazing. It's superb. From the moment I enrolled and to the making of my portfolios, everything that I need, all my questions, my inquiries, all I can say is they have the great customer service. And they always making sure that their students are always in the loop. The highlights of being a freelancer for me, I think there is a lot. But for me as a former OFW, I can say that there is a big difference because now I am able to work at the comfort of my home. At the same time, I don't need to wait for my 2 years contract to be finished to have my vacation to be with my family. And at the same time, I think the other perks of being a freelancer is that you can eat anytime and there is no uniform needed at all. And I know that other freelancers can relate with this also. I think the challenges I've been through along the way my freelancing journey is my self-discipline in terms of time management while doing my portfolios. Because to tell you honestly, there is a time that I feel like I want to finish my portfolio fast so that I can start applying for a job. And at the same time, sometimes I feel lazy. It's like sometimes I wanted to take shortcuts, but thanks God because along the way, He gives me strength to finish what I've started. I definitely recommend FVA for those who are inspiring freelancers and even those who are already in a work from home setup who really wants to enhance and upgrade their skills. First of all, let me take this opportunity to say thank you to Coach Grace for being my coach and to FVA, of course, that you and your company use as an instrument by God to help many people, especially Filipinos, to educate, inspire, and help students to scale their unique potentials and skills. For me, the first thing I can advise to other people who want to become successful in freelancing is that you pray and trust God above all. You really need to trust the process. If you really want to become successful, don't take any shortcuts. And the second thing is that you prepare to fail because we all know that no one is perfect. But with those mistakes, you can learn how to improve and don't be afraid to come out from your comfort zones so that you can be able to see endless opportunities outside the box.
Okay, there you go. Hello, everyone. I miss doing this one. This is probably the first in 2023 that I'm doing live. So thank you for being with me. If you can quickly add in the comment section, where are you watching this live webinar on how we can position ourselves better as freelancers in 2023? If you're watching us via Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube, please add in the comment section. And if you can also quickly share this in your feed, those who are interested probably in freelancing, tag them so we can have everybody here. Okay. Thank you very much, Anna. So we have people here from LinkedIn, also from YouTube. Okay. So a lot of people are watching from YouTube. A lot of people are also in LinkedIn so far, okay, and some are from Facebook. Okay, thank you very much for those responses. I appreciate you being here. Okay, so in tonight's discussion, again, I'm very excited because this is my first time to go and do this. And I think last time, that's the first also in 2023. And what better way to start being here and doing this every Tuesday again, with you guys live from my home to your home than discuss the top freelancing trends in 2023. So we gathered this from different sources, and at the same time, we also studied in our own experiences, providing virtual assistant training services and solutions to a lot of students, so thousands of students. So we are here to ensure that we're going to be providing you the latest trends so you can position your freelancing better. Okay, when it comes to the skills, the tools, also even the in-demand skills, and what are the ways that you need to achieve and embrace. Okay, so if you think this is also for your friend, maybe a relative, maybe for someone that you know, and they need to also know the top freelancing trends in 2023, please tag them and share this to your feed. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Grace. I'm a freelancing thought leader. I have been a resource speaker, trainer, and a business consultant. I'm a business owner myself, and these are some of my educational attainments and my fields of expertise. This is, by the way, brought to you by Surge Marketplace, and Surge is a company by FVA Business Consultancy Corporation. So we are a tech social empowerment enterprise dedicated to improving the quality of life. So that's you, if you're a freelancer. Also, the quality of your life in commerce, so business owners, entrepreneurs, enterprises, and of course, overall, the sustainability of one's life, one's business, and overall our earth. Again, this is Surge Marketplace. When it comes to Surge Marketplace, we have freelancing training, maybe from our courses online or offline or in person. We also have services and solutions. For tonight, we're going to be discussing on the top trends in freelancing this year. Okay, happy new year to everyone. If you can quickly add in the comment section, happy new year, because I have not greeted you guys yet, so allow me to greet you once again. Happy new year, it's 2023, and I hope that you are embracing freedom and flexibility this year. Okay, so we have people here from LinkedIn. Okay, hi to you, happy new year. From Facebook, from LinkedIn, from YouTube. Okay, most of you guys are from YouTube. Okay, good evening to you guys. Okay, others are saying their very location, mentioning and commenting their very location. Happy new year also. Okay, thank you for being with me. And we're going to have an amazing time together, okay? We're going to enjoy this discussion. So, we're going to be discussing what is freelancing, just some basics in order for those who may need this discussion. How does freelancing work? And then the work from home setup guide, and then afterwards, the Freelancing Trends. Okay, so we're going to go through with a discussion. There will be a question and answer afterwards, but don't go after the question and answer because I will be giving you the code. The code will be something that you're going to use in order for you to fill in the feedback form. So the feedback form will be up for 5 days only. Okay, that will be sent to you after this training. And then afterwards, we will base our certification, the online certification that you have attended this training, like an attendance, based on the feedback that you have sent us. Okay. Real quick, please go ahead and connect with us. We are in different social media sites. We are on TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Okay. And you can follow us. It's Surge Marketplace. You can also directly email me at Grace at surgemarketplace.com. And this is where you can gain understanding or information about us. Let's go back and let's get it on. Okay. By the way, we will be sending you a gift as well after we will be providing you the feedback form. Okay. So let's go ahead and discuss real quick what is freelancing. Okay, so for those of you who may have understanding on freelancing, maybe you can go ahead and discuss, because it's going to be a part on this discussion that we have today. Okay, it's going to be a relevant factor when we're talking about the freelancing trends. So when we're talking about freelancing, it's actually remote work. Sometimes it's also referred to as online jobs or virtual assistant. And a virtual assistant is self-employed worker who specialized in offering services. It may be administrative, technical, creative, it may be in social media, financial services, or maybe professional services. Okay, as long as it's done remotely from a home office or maybe anywhere where there is access to internet. So a virtual assistant or freelancer performs scheduling appointments, different freelancing activities or freelancing services, making phone calls, travel arrangement, managing emails, doing data entry, this and that. So as long as being provided and the exchange of services is remote or online, it's considered freelancing. Here in Surge Marketplace, we highly recommend people to embrace the freelancing lifestyle because with freelancing, there's more freedom and flexibility. If you're talking about virtual assistants, you really have to be there on time. You really have to be working for a client probably on a specific time, on a specific especially if you're employed. Okay, like just like us here, if you are employed, you have to be there from 9 a.m to 5 p.m. Okay, however, if you are an independent contractor, it sometimes is understandable if it's more flexible. So we want to empower people into freelancing. So now, how does it work? Okay, so this is the question. Coach, how can we be virtual assistants or freelancer? Okay, so most often this is going to be the journey when you're providing freelancing services. The client, there are different platforms that you can go and sign up, and you can see clients posting job descriptions and job posting, but you can also apply directly to the clients. Okay, so when you are already freelancing, you're going to be doing this one. All right. So you're going to provide, the client usually sends tasks. It may be a need for appointment setting, maybe some calls, maybe also social media, maybe on the creatives, maybe on, maybe even, setting up live sessions like this, maybe lead generation, transcription. The categories are really a lot. Okay. And then when you do the work, you get paid afterwards. So it can be an hourly payment. It can be a fixed payment that you have to work full time and you're paid $500 to $1,000. It depends on how difficult or your expertise, the level of your expertise and your experiences. All right. So you can go ahead and refer that to your experience, your training, your certification. Okay. So very simple. The client sends you tasks. Okay, virtually, probably via email or via Google Drive. You work on it, and when you are working, you get paid afterwards. Okay, after you deliver value. Okay, so that's how you can go and work as a virtual assistant. How can you start being one? Of course, the setup needs to have access to internet and computer. Okay, that's really something that you need to be doing, because you can't really work online if there's no access to internet. Okay, that's the basic foundation. Also, you need to have access to a computer. All right, a lot of people are asking, coach, can I work on a laptop, or no, on a phone? No. Can I work on an iPad? No. Why? Because freelancing is still work, right? So when we're talking about work, you really have to provide quality outputs. You have to ensure that the outputs and the tasks that you are doing are done in quality. And if you're doing it via phone, via an iPad, it's not that quality. Maybe the texts are too little. Maybe the files won't really load. It's not going to be efficient. It's not going to be cost effective. So we don't recommend working as a freelancer unless you have an access to a computer or an internet. Okay, so a little backstory for those of you who may have heard this one, and for those of you who may have heard our story. It doesn't matter if you're working anywhere, as long as you have access to a computer. For those of you who have been following me and following our community of freelancers, you know that my husband and I did not start from home. We did not have all of this capacity and all of these blessings. Okay, we did not have all of these gadgets. We actually started from a computer shop. Okay, if you are in Davao City, we were working before in the Mosa area, right on top, or the floor on top of BPI. In that corner there was a computer shop. That's where we started. Okay, so when we're talking about this one right here, an access to computer, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to buy one. Okay, you may borrow one. There were even weeks that we asked to rent a PC or a laptop. Okay, because we need more tasks to be done, and we were lacking a lot of access to computer. So you can start really small. You don't have to justify, oh, I can't really work as a freelancer. I can't work as a, this and that, because I don't have a laptop. I don't have access to computer. I don't have access to internet. Okay. I think the internet access in the Philippines is really improving now. All right. So you can go ahead and, improve this one. And when we're talking about access to a computer, again, you may need to start really small. You may need to start in an internet cafe, in a computer shop. You may need to borrow a laptop, as long as you can start, because all probably you need is 1 month, because that's what happened to us. All we needed was that 1 month of just having that work. And then after a month, we were able to buy our own PC. We were able to have our own connection at home, and we just grew from there. Okay. You need to also have some skills. It's very important to have some skills here. Why? Because you need to provide services to clients. What are these skills, coach? Okay, Miss Grace, what are these skills? Maybe a skill that you have learned in school. Maybe you have learned in school how to write, how to research, how to conduct case studies, how to do papers. All right, so you can start with those skills. Maybe you are good in video editing, in graphics design, so you can start with those skills. So decide on a skill. And if you don't have a skill, there are a lot of training agencies. Okay, Surge is one that you can enroll. There are even free training. So when we're talking about free and paid training, free training is usually not that full. Usually it's more self-directed. You need to have the guidelines, the resources are all over the place. However, if it's paid training, everything that you need is in one place. There is more dedication, there is more accountability. And with more accountability, there's more success. Okay. So you need to have that skill. Decide on a skill that you need to have. You need to also be providing portfolio. So portfolio are work samples. If you're going to choose on graphics design as your skill, because you have Canva designs, strategy in Canva, okay, you need to provide sample work to clients, and those are considered portfolios. Okay, you don't, in today's world, you don't just say I can do this. You have to show what you can do. Okay, you don't just say, oh, I know how to manage a Facebook account. You have to show that very Facebook account. You have to show the very setup, the very insights. Why? Because that will position you towards more competitiveness in freelancing. You need to also have an account in different freelancing platforms. Okay, you can just research what are these, create an account there. By signing up, you optimize it so you can be found by clients. And of course, payment information. You need to be paid later on. So you might sign up to PayPal, you might need to sign up to Payoneer, to Wise, okay, those things. Here are some helpful tools or sites that you need in order for you to start working from home. Number one, of course, if you need to gain skill, we're not going to go further. Let's go ahead and get you trained, get you certified. Let's ensure that you have the right skill in order for you to position yourselves to uh, freedom and flexibility and freelancing success. Okay, you can get training via Surge. Marketplace or freelancing platforms. You can go and find, these sites. Examples are Upwork, online jobs. You need to also have these sites right here. These are often used for interviews, for team meetings, okay? And these are Zoom, Skype, Google Meet, payment platforms, PayPal, Payoneer, Wise, Gcash, okay? I'm going to make it bigger for you guys. There, if you're also going to consider having messaging systems, okay, you can go for Viber, WhatsApp, Telegram, project management CRMs or tools, Asana, Trello, Monday. You need to also have online presence, so you can go and create a page and a LinkedIn account dedicated for your freelancing. And of course, if you want to also go further and have like CRMs or marketing technologies, you can study HubSpot, MailChimp, Flowdesk, go high level. Okay, so those are some of the platforms and some of the tools that you need in order for you to be a successful freelancer. Okay, if you missed those, you can just go back to the recording. This is recorded and will be posted in the social media site that you're watching right now, and you can take a screenshot and be guided by those tools. All right. So helpful skills in order for you to position better in freelancing this 2023. Okay. Number one is time management. It's really important for you to manage yourself. Okay. When we're talking about freelancer, it's more geared towards, or more really friendly towards people with discipline. Okay, people who are self-directed. They don't need a push. They don't need people telling them what to do. They find ways. They find solutions. They are, proactive in the things that they do. Okay, time. When you have the time management, you have discipline. You are really geared towards freelancing success in 2023. Okay. Number two, when it comes to helpful skills, you need, especially this year, you really need to have at least some level of marketing skill. Okay. Why is that, coach? I'm only a virtual assistant. Because you can't really sell yourself and your services without marketing skills. So you need to maybe upskill, maybe learn this for your branding. It's not enough to be sending only applications. It's not enough to be sending portfolios. Okay, you need to be using the right words, the right approach, the right strategy in order for you to market your services. Okay, or else you will just be getting one client and then afterwards no more. Okay, learn marketing skills in order for you to have long-term clients and one client after the other. Okay, another one is communication skill. Okay, the beauty of being Filipinos are we are good in English. Sometimes a lot of us are not that confident, but our educational system alone is bilingual. Okay, our medium of instruction is actually Filipino and English, so we are familiar with English. We just need to practice our communication skills. We just need to, maybe look ourselves into the mirror, practice our interview questions, practice introducing ourselves. And it's really an effort going out of your comfort zone and practicing, but it will really be helpful. It's going to be worth it. Okay, so maybe just practice. You when I was transitioning into video marketing in 2019, okay, my husband used to work as a DJ and VJ, so he's really good with English communication. He's really good with communicating, in front of a camera. He's really good with. He was trained to do that. He was a VJ, for probably 4 years. For me, because I'm a teacher by profession and I'm a freelancer, I have been in the management. I don't know how to communicate in front of the camera. I'm shy, I'm timid, I'm not confident. Okay, but I just went out of my comfort zone. Back in 2019, I would do this Monday motivation videos. Okay, in the comment section, let me know if were able to somehow you were able to somehow follow me along with that journey. Okay, I did a lot of Monday motivations, and it would take me at least 20 takes to probably 50 takes to sometimes, as long as and as many as 100 takes for me to just be posting one video of 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, before there were no video editing tools. Probably there were, but it was a little bit expensive. But as time goes by, I was practicing and practicing and practicing. I was becoming more confident. Okay, and I was improving myself. I learned how to do makeup. I invested in myself. So that's the beauty of, investing in yourself, of self improvement. So if you are, you're good with English, however you're struggling with your communication, you can really be confident when you're doing interviews. You can really sell out yourself because you're scared. You want to create a YouTube channel, but you're scared in going out there and be in front of camera. Okay, this is why if you are in Surge Marketplace, we rarely use Filipino, we rarely use Tagalog. Okay, but in our in-person training, we do Bisaya. Okay, we use the native language, for people to understand. But for a lot of times, we really appeal to other nationalities. Okay, and it expanded our territory of not just Filipino freelancers, but Pakistanis, okay, Indians, and other nationalities. Okay, so develop your communication skills. Also develop your confidence. I think I mentioned this earlier. And of course, grit. Okay, grit is something that will, enhance your determination. Grit means no matter what you have to endure, no matter what happens, you are decided to make it happen. You are decided to not give up and make solutions, or really ensure that you are finding ways around your situation. Grit is not give up. Okay, not giving up no matter what. Grit is trying again if you failed. Grit is acknowledging where I failed and then moving forward. Okay, or oops, I failed. Oops, I was rejected. And the next day, doing it all over again. Okay, so that's grit. It's never giving up. It's having that endurance, it's having that determination. So try to also embrace these things. Okay, a few of the things that has really helped me with these skills. Okay, again, time management, marketing, communications, confidence, grit. Why, where did I get these resources? So why was I able to really improve myself? Okay, number one is I, I really determined to have at least one resources every day. Okay, I started with an audiobook, and then I moved into podcast. Okay, even until now, or I'm still doing podcast and reading. So try to empower yourselves with a lot of resources. You will learn, how to be more confident. You will be more wise in the things that you need. You are more knowledgeable. Okay, so go ahead and try to also experience empowering yourself, so you can go ahead and embrace the skills. Okay, so now let's go into the in demand. Okay, what are the in demand skills this decade? Okay, decade, we really added their decade. Okay, that's the source that we have right there. So why we choose this resource? Because based on our studies and based on our experiences as well, providing freelancing training for 7 years now, these are the ones that are really in need in the marketplace. Okay, So these are some of the in-demand niches, and this is where you can find trends in positioning yourselves. How are you going to skill up? How are you going to create your branding later on? Okay, so these are the in-demand skills in the next decade. So you don't need to somehow go and you know feel that it's going to be a waste of time, because this will still be in demand even in the next 10 years. Okay, number one is data science. A lot of people are into AI, a lot of people are into, a lot of companies are into AI, a lot of companies are into machine learning. Okay, so have some data science, learn, maybe we can have these courses later on. Okay, cybersecurity as well. Okay, so we know when we're talking about cybersecurity, it has to do with online, security. So go and learn those. Low code development. So low code means lesser coding. There are a lot of business owners who want to be able to just use plugins, use themes that they rarely use, coding strategies, because it would take at least 3 to 6 months to really know how to code. Okay, so low code, it might be just web design. Okay, so voice user interface design, digital currency, cryptocurrencies. Okay, video production. So this is something that we know. Voice over acting. Okay, so maybe like hello, like, because it's going to be a year again of videos. It's going to be a year again of video marketing. So we have seen this happen the last, 2 to 3 years, and even further moving forward. People will be content creators. People will be paid via their content. So you can probably go and flourish in voice over acting. Okay, content writing, web design and development, food blogging. Okay, there are even people who are into coaching that will pay you at least $300 if you're creating recipes for them. Maybe just compile 50 recipes for them. Okay, and they're going to pay you $300 to $1,000. Copywriting, accounting and bookkeeping, video creation and animation, digital marketing, career guidance and mentoring. Okay, so you can take a screenshot. These are the skills that when you invest in these skills, you will never go wrong, because this will be the trends even in the next 10 years. Okay, this is not just according to us. This is not just something that we gathered. It's, we have a resource, but we choose this one because this is what we have also noticed, seeing the trends and the times, in freelancing over the last 7 years. Okay, so in freelancing, because of this, what are the trends that we can consider? Okay, so most of this are in a company level, but I'm also going to interpret it further and mention this to how we can all apply these trends into our freelancing. Okay, number one is, of course, remote work is here to stay. More and more clients. Again, we have the resources there. Okay, this is coming from outstaffer.com. Okay, so we can mention, they mentioned here that remote work, it's going to grow further. Okay, so maybe how can we position ourselves, with these trends? If you have spouses, friends, family members who are not yet freelancers, enroll them now. Let them take opportunities in freelancing now. If you haven't transitioned into freelancing yet, establish yourself in freelancing, in remote work, because this is going to be the trend. More and more people are valuing, number two, the well-being of the employee. Okay, employee well-being and work-life balance will be top priorities for companies. So more people are into mental health. More people are into, am I experiencing a balanced life? Is my workplace very toxic? Okay, so a lot of people will be embracing the flexibility and freedom more. So for you as a freelancer, you need to be thinking into how you can achieve time freedom. If you are a freelancer right now and you are still bound to $3, $4, you are still bound to just being there on time, okay, like an employee, you might need to consider upskilling. Okay, unless if that's something that you want to do, you might need to consider upskilling, and then afterwards, have more flexibility, have more freedom. Okay, find companies that will empower you for flexibility and freedom, because employee well-being and work-life balance will be top priorities. Okay, a bigger investment in upskilling and retention initiatives. So if you have more skills, the more that you will have retention. So it's not about longevity anymore. It's not about, in the companies or even in freelancing world, it's not about how long you have been there. It's about providing value. It's about, most updated skill. It's about how you can deliver, the recent technology, the recent operations, how you can deliver, the things that the company need in order to grow. So if you are a freelancer of 10 years, 5 years, 6 years, 12 years, and you have been doing the same routine and the same task, it's time to upskill. Okay, or else the retention level is not going to be relevant for you anymore, because all you do is data entry, and now there are AIs, there are machines who can do that. All you do has been just typing. There are AIs and machines. So probably the level of virtual assistant now is not just virtual assistant, but virtual assistant who can also do executive assistance, digital marketing, and even, maybe even financial services. So upskill in order for you to be retained in your company. Okay. Freelancing platform will continue to gain steam. So they will be on fire. So go and optimize your freelancing profiles in different freelancing platforms. Okay. So now LinkedIn and other, even in Facebook, they're now considering marketplaces, workplaces. Okay. So go ahead and also leverage these platforms. So it's not just Upwork, online jobs, Fiverr, freelancer, outsourcely, Hubstaff, talent, people per hour. Okay. When you have accounts in these freelancing platforms, it's going to be on fire. More people will be coming in. More people will be hiring, freelancers there. So ensure that you are highlighting everything. You're creating projects, you're creating catalogs, you're highlighting your portfolios. Because if you just created the freelancing account and it's not properly optimized, it's not going to do well for you. Okay. A rise of employee surveillance to track productivity is actually happening in our company. So there will be more. So you have to work on the quality of your output. Okay, so you have to more employees will be checked on the productivity level, will be checked on how many outputs have you been delivering, given this certain time. Okay, so make sure that you have the integrity to really work in your capacity. Don't just be clocking in hours. Don't just be a freelancer without integrity. It's time to embrace integrity. Even if nobody's watching, even if nobody is really pushing you, it's time to deliver real value. Okay? Because number 5, there will be more tracking in productivity. This is on a national level, a global level. Okay, heightened focus on cybersecurity. So make sure that in your accounts you have two-step verifications, because everything can just be, there are a lot of scammers right now, even in the Philippines. So make sure that your profiles, your banks are truly protected. An emphasis on culture and collaboration. So companies now are looking for people that can be a part of their culture, and can collaborate with that mission. Like for example, for Surge, we're into freedom and flexibility. We are into global freelancing leadership. We are into empowering lives. So we need to also find people who are mission oriented, who are helpful, who can assist, who is not just all for the money, but really giving value outside of their comfort zone. Okay, so look for culture. There are also companies who are really into sustainability. Okay, maybe for Gen Z, you want to work with companies who are providing maybe HMOs or health, mental health. All right, so look for the culture that you want to be a part of. Virtual interviews are here to stay. Okay, so what does that tell us? We have to practice to be confident in videos. Maybe we can create, a video introduction. So a video introduction is something that we can consider if we somehow want to limit our interviews, because if they see what are we doing in our video introduction, they can already tell what they need from us. Okay, like for me, if I'm doing interviews, I just ask for a video introduction. And a video introduction is something that you can edit, so you might want to go ahead and prepare that for you. But then again, it's good to always be um, prepared. Okay, so embrace virtual interviews, embrace being confident. Okay, somehow prepare your speech because virtual interviews are here to stay. Okay, it's not anymore going out there and commuting and being interviewed. Now it's just, let's go ahead and be in Zoom, let's go ahead and be in Google Meet, and then I can tell if you wanna, we want you to step forward, okay, or move forward. Embracing flexible hours. Some countries are even doing the 4-day work, okay, per week. So be, there's really a heightened emphasis on freedom and flexibility. Okay, so go ahead and also achieve skills. Be more, giving value in the hours that you're giving. So the rest of the days, or the rest of the day of the week, you can be embracing the life that you want. Salary transparency will also continue to gain momentum, okay, or popularity. So there will be more emphasis on where are you getting your salary, and what happened there, how many hours. All right, so we can put emphasis on more transparency on your work, your productivity, and your total income. So just be ready for that, probably even BIR. Okay, all right, so I think that's it. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. Let's go for some question and answer. If you have questions, let me know. We have around 12 minutes to answer questions before I'm going to go ahead and share more of information. Okay. Before I'm going to move further, allow me to share also some of the activities that will be happening. Okay. So while you're writing your questions there, please go ahead and do that. If you have questions, please add it in the comment section so I can answer it later on. While waiting for your questions, please know that there is a hybrid. Okay, so it's hybrid. There is a hybrid training. That means we can accommodate people in person via our Surge Virtual Assistant Training and Services Center in Davao City, but also we can have it online live via Zoom. So it's 500 pesos for in-person trainees and 99 pesos for online attendees. That's happening on Saturday. If you want, please go ahead and let us know so we can send you information. Okay. Another one also. So after this, right after, we actually have another training, and this is the freelancers. No, it's not training, but a freelancers meetup. Okay, that's actually my mentor, Professor Richard Cruz, is coming in Davao. And if you are based in Davao, this is absolutely free. Okay, so go ahead and meet us so you can visit also the Surge Training Center. It's right after the Digital Marketing 101 training, and we will have some fellowship time. Professor Cruz will mention on digital skills and trends and freelancing trends. Okay, he's also a digital marketing expert, a business consultant. Come and meet us so we can share and have some light snacks and meet face to face. Okay, we might also have it online, okay, for free. So this is for free. Also, we have this on the 24th. Okay, so there, it's a social media ads training. So this is also again hybrid, so you can come in person and you can also access online, right? So you might want to consider this as well. Okay, so if you want to know social media ads, what are the basics in doing this, you can register. All of these are actually in our events. Okay, so you can just go to our Facebook, and then after click on the tab and then the events, all of the forms are there as well. Okay, another one is this one right here. This is in February. So this is also an AIM professor, one of the best consultants in the country, Professor Renee T. Domingo. I'm doing This training with him, it's paid. Okay, it's open for all business owners. It's translating your value proposition to competitiveness and sales growth. Okay, so I hope that it's a blessing to everyone. All of these training sessions. Again, we are doing this because we are into social empowerment and we are into providing value to each one. Okay, we want to shape the region when it comes to what are the needs, and it's not just freelancers, but also business owners. That's why I'm having all of this AIM or Asian Institute of Management professors come and visit us and also impart their wisdom, okay, to us, because when we're talking about Surge, we are into social empowerment, both to freelancers, to business owners, and the sustainability of it all. Okay, let's go ahead to question and answer. Okay, I think we have some questions here. All right. So we have here one question from Circle Z. If I join the training, what will be the schedule? I need to know. I am currently not in the Philippines. These are usually in online training. Most of our training sessions, if you so all of our courses are actually done online. Okay, so it's pre-recorded. We created everything, and you can access all of our courses in our academy. So if you can go to, I'll check on academy. Okay, so you can access it anytime. If you need to join the live coaching sessions, these are usually on a Sunday, or no, usually on a Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so you can go here. This is our website right here. Okay, academy.surgedigital.agency. All of our courses are here. These are online courses. All right, and the ones that need online training, I mean online coaching with these courses, it's usually done on a Saturday, on a weekend, so it's easier for you to it's easier for you to be able to manage your time. Okay, let's go and see more. Okay, marketing skills. Okay, thank you, June, for sharing. What else? Okay. What can we expect in 2023 from Surge? Okay. Thank you very much. Of course, we just shifted also our operations, not just online, but also offline. So we're now operating hybrid. You can expect more training centers all around the country. We're really invested in this because we know that there are really people that are effective when it comes to online training, but there are a lot, okay, who are effective in online training. But there are people who need a lot of guidance, like hands-on. And I'm really enjoying, face-to-face training as well. On top of that, okay, thank you for asking that, the virtual architect, we also have new courses. We just launched our supply chain and management course. We have copywriting course coming in. We also have data analytics coming in. Okay, so we have new courses. We have more courses coming in. We have TikTok marketing, other courses coming in. So please watch out for that. Okay. Lily is asking, do you believe in fake it till you make it? Because some people are doing it, and I think, is it effective? Okay, I'm not really for me, maybe it's not the fake it till you make it. It's really more of giving your best and be happy about it. Okay, so not really faking it, because you can't really fake grit, you can't really fake your passion. However, if you're giving your best because you're passionate about it, even if it's not perfect, okay, maybe it's synonymous, but I'd like to just rephrase it. If you're really passionate, even if it's not perfect, even if there are mistakes, even, for me, if you can find videos of me in 2029 when I started video marketing, it's really a lot. Okay, even my face is really different, but when you have the grit, you have the passion, people can sense that in you. Okay, if you have the integrity, if they see not just what you're saying, not just what you're faking, but they can see the heart, and they can really see the passion, they can see the grit, behind the face. they're okay with it. Okay, even the ones that are viral in TikTok are the ones that are just funny and very genuine and very organic. I think people wants organic and genuine content. Okay, they don't like the fake ones. They don't like, but I understand, you know, what where you're coming from. Okay, just to try and try. But for me, it's just do something. Don't wait for everything to be perfect, or else you're going to be stuck. Okay. Thank you for asking that. I'm going to share this little story. I have somebody close to me, and I approached this person 3 4 years ago in creating a virtual assistant training center. I asked, you know, this person, I said, come on, let's go. I know your capacity. Let's go and make this happen. All right. And this person, he or she even came to me and said that, talking about that incident. And that person 3 4 years ago said that, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm happy with my freelancing. I'm earning 60 to 80,000 pesos on a monthly basis. So, I'm good. However, over the span of 3 years, I was able to accomplish more. I became an entrepreneur. I learned, I finished my master's in entrepreneurship. I expanded my horizon. Now I have the capacity not just to be a freelancer or be a VA agency, but even to be a business consultant. The horizon expanded because I ventured, okay? I just stepped on something that even if I don't have the knowledge and I don't have the capacity, I learn as I go. And I'm happy that that person is now with me. Okay. But that's something that, we can all learn. Okay. That person eventually came in and said, okay, let's do this and let's make this happen. Okay. Because we may spend our years in comfort zone, but while we're there, it's not actually that fulfilling, and we're limiting the horizons of our opportunities. Okay. um do you have digital currency development? Yeah, we're eyeing on it. I think there were some talks on discourse. Okay, so more on the cryptocurrency. It's not finalized yet, but we're hoping that it's going to push through, but we will keep on trying. Thank you, Irene. Okay. Yes, chat gp, I really overview and details. Open AI, yeah, we will work on that. But right now, chat GP is very customer friendly. Okay, it even has Filipino. Med VA as well, not yet. Unfortunately, we are trying to gain a trainer on this one, but maybe you can try on our freelancing course. Okay, and that is applicable to almost all industries. All you need to know probably is just some jargons under medical virtual assistants. About course on Amazon, we already have Amazon, maybe just on Spotify later on, but we already have Amazon, eBay. I think you were, I'm not sure if it's Spotify, but we have the Shopify. Okay, if it's e-commerce, we already have that. You can go and click on again our course here. Okay, so if you can see, we have our premium course. I mean, our main courses are virtual assistant premium course, the VA agency, and we have our in-depth courses. So in-depth courses are actually longer and really intensive. Okay, it's from 10 to 25 lessons. It's really thought out. And we're selling it only for 3,000 average. Okay. So these are in depth. Okay. And if you go and view all here, there's the Shopify there. These are some of our courses. And we also have the mini courses. Mini courses are our courses under short courses. So these are from 5 to 10. It's still quality because it's 5 to 10. uh, and these are from 400 to 500 only. Okay, so I hope that you can look into our list of courses. Check. Okay, so we have here, look at that. We can already see, I think, Amazon. Okay, there's our Amazon course. There is the shop web design. These are our mini courses, and it's only 200 right now, 200, 300. I hope that you can avail those because in February it's going to be higher. Okay. Do you have engineering courses, planning and designing courses? Yes, we have that. We have that under our VA agency course. Okay. This course right here. If you look into this course, the VA agency course, this one, Okay, it's actually a course that will teach people how to create courses, how to also hire virtual assistants. So this is the inclusions, okay, VA agency plan, your producers, which are the freelancers, consumers. So really the whole value of even have templates prepared for you, so you don't have to like you don't have to create it from scratch. Okay, Surge Market has its own V agency hiring freelance. Yes, we also have. Right now we're starting with our graduates. Okay, but if we have more, okay, we can go and expand it to others. Graphics design, yes, we have that. Okay, yes, no worries, no worries on that. Medical VA, I mentioned this earlier. Coach, I'm a premium course for 1 year. Pwede na po bang mag-premium ulit dahil? Yes, you can. Okay, just go ahead and actually there's an offer. I don't know if you got our email, Amy. We have an offer of availing it for a year at 50% discount. Okay, I hope that you're able to get that. Okay. I think that's it. We were able to answer all of the questions. Okay, we ended a little bit. Okay, we have one more. Batangas, do you have face to face? We're hoping that we can have one this year. Okay, so right now we have one in Davao. We're planning to have one in Metro Manila and then in South Luzon. We're hoping to have one really, really soon. Okay. One of the reasons why Prof. Richard is also coming here because we're looking into expansion programs. Okay. So hopefully we will be there. How to be real estate agent to VA. You can get our course, the real estate virtual assistant. Okay. That's the course for real estate. So, and it's a really in demand niche. Okay. Seasoned corporate worker crossing over applicants of freelancing. Yes, right now even in our training center we have at least three. Okay, from at least three from the LGU and the corporate center. Okay, I mean corporate your corporate company. Okay, so a lot of people are maybe because, and when you're asking them about their whys, they usually mention that they want more flexibility, they want bigger income, they want to be able to pay their bills, they don't want that somebody is calling them when they're on their vacation or they're lining. They want to be able to really make the best out of their time. Okay. um, Thank you. Okay, so your home in Mindanao is asking, do you have in-depth training in creatives like Canva? We have this one, but it's not a course. It's only a training session, like what we're doing, that what like what I showed earlier, like a paid one. Okay, so I hope that you can join one. How to transition from real estate? Oh yeah, I think I already answered this. Right time to ask for a raise. Kim, this is something that you can do probably when you think you are more self-directed, if you are providing more value to your clients. Okay, so if your client is not asking you to is not anymore managing you or is not anymore reminding you, maybe this happens usually after 3 months, but I'm not no looking into the time, but in the capacity of providing value. If you're able to do that and your client is not anymore asking you to do things, you're self-directed, you're providing value, you are bringing in income on your own, you are proactive, then you can go and ask for increase. Okay, so increase should be correlated to the value that we're providing to our clients. Okay, difference from online and face-to-face. The some of the coverage is actually different, like for example for the freelancing course where we base our face to face, there is no real estate. Okay, and face to face we have the virtual assistants basic. We combined all of the in demand today. Okay, in demand niches today. So there's the virtual assistant basics. Okay, social media, digital marketing, Facebook ads, email marketing, real estate virtual assistants, SEO, Google ads, analytics. Okay, everything is there. Okay, so the also probably it's really more hands-on, we're really there, and so far we're really enjoying with the face-to-face because we can see their development, total transformation, okay? Because we can't really feel that unless if people are submitting their portfolios and it's beautiful. But here, when it's face to face, we can really see when they started, okay? And then how they're doing now after 5 days. It's really impressive, and it's also even very emotional for us, okay? Thank you, Kim. Thank you also, June. June, I have been noticing June always following us. Thank you for your time. Okay. Um, Maybe I'm going to end. I think I already answered this question. Yeah. The ones that seasoned corporate worker crossing over a lot of job ads prefer applicants. Okay. So, and when it comes to needing virtual assistants, you can actually highlight your experience from the offline world, and then maybe you just need one apprenticeship or experience using the skills that you have learned online. We also offer our apprenticeship. Maybe you can approach some of your friends also, so you can render those services to them, and then that's it. Okay, it may need probably a month or 2 weeks at least for you to have that experience, but your experiences in the corporate world should be able to attest to them. Maybe the one that you're going to just adjust in the freelancing experience is how to manage time, the flexibility of it, meeting deadlines, time zones, okay, adjusting to cultures, but the rest should be okay. All right, we are at 9:01, okay? So here we go, our code in order for you to be able to get your certificates, okay? So this will be the code right here. It's Surge It in 2023, okay? So there is a hashtag there, hashtag Surge It in 2023 with 3 exclamation points, okay? So we will be sending you a feedback form to your registered email. So if you did not register, please register. The link should be in the description below. Register to it real quick, and then afterwards go ahead and receive we will be sending you the feedback form. Add there this code, okay? And then afterwards, please wait for 1 week to 10 days. We will be sending you your certificate. That's it. Thank you very much for joining me in this first webinar ever, okay, in 2023. And I hope that this will empower you to be surging this year with more freelancing freedom and more flexibility. Bye, everybody, and God bless you all.